Hello and welcome back, everyone, to our Magic the Gathering set explorations on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, Cloud and I have decided to explore Magic Origins, a set from nearly actually almost a full fucking decade ago, that was supposed to be a jumping on set for a bunch of new players, specifically as we were getting into a Planeswalker heavy storylines, specifically focused on Jace and Liliana. And that's why I am running Dimir in order to show off, our new type of Planeswalkers, the Flipwalkers. I really hope that we get to see them, but to be perfectly honest, Liliana is a bit more difficult to use than I would like, so there's that. Whereas Mr. Cloud
Selesnya.
and Selesnya gets access to a really powerful Gideon Flipwalker and a pretty nice Nissa Flipwalker. Nissa's Flipwalker's got the elemental that's also on land, right?
That I cannot say.
Okay, then.
10 points from Rocket Rabbit.
Alright, so Origins does also, I'm still somewhat sick, I'm sorry. Origins does also actually have, specific archetype / gameplay plans for each of the slices of the color ply. And I hope that we can actually show off a good portion of that. Although, to be perfectly honest, mine is more of a splash of good stuff as opposed to any dedicated win condition. So, are we ready, Mr. Cloud?
Oh, you betcha.
Alright then, let us begin. And roll die.
It's time for duels, for creatures, for magic. Oh, nat 20. All right.
Alright, you want to go first?
I'd love to, because this may be the
have to mulligan this.
This may be the best chance I have. Starting
This I can
hand.
keep, though.
Exploration. I also am going to mulligan. This is not a good mana composition. See, the viewers at home can see the reasons maybe why Mr. Gerdat would elect to do a mulligan. I have to declare what my reasons are because my hand is hidden. House mulligan.
Well, you don't have to declare, but...
Well, it's because it's a natural nuisance in Magic the Gathering to not draw the correct composition between lands and non-land cards. For example, this hand has a better composition of land and non-land cards, which is why I'm going to keep this hand.
Alright.
Alright, and for the first turn of the game, I will play a Plains, and I will end my turn.
Okay, then.
Do your worst, Swamp Walker.
Hey, I am not a Swamp Walker. I am an Island Walker, so there. I'm also going to cast Fairy Miscreant, and I'm going to end.
Oh, brother, if you control another creature named Fairy Miscreant, draw a card. But indeed, you do not control another creature named Fairy Miscreant, so it does nothing. Oh, so you're going to start your flying game early, huh?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's play a forest, and I'm going to inflict a predicament on you. The Topan Freeblade.
Oh.
It's my 2/2 human soldier that does not have flying, by the way. However, if Topan Freeblade attacks you directly for damage, then his renown triggers, and he gets a +1/+1 counter. And
He does.
he has vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
Your move, sir.
All right. I do think I know what I want to do against him, though. Unfortunately, I'm one short, aren't I? Yeah, I'm one short. All right. In that event, after putting down my swamp, I'm going to spend 1 to cast another Fairy Miscreant.
Oh,
which will allow me to draw a card.
See, this is a good card to run in quads.
Yes. I'm thinking I'm only running it at 3 personally, but I don't really remember. I built this deck like 3 weeks ago or some crap. With that, yeah, I think I'm going to end.
Huh. So you're not going to deal damage to me this turn, huh? However, I don't think you're gonna just chump 2 creatures against 1 just to get my dude off the board. Let's put a little suspense on this, shall we? I'm not going to make a land play during my pre-combat main phase.
Okay.
I'm going to go into combat and swing into you for 2 with Vigilance.
Alright. Alright, during blockers, I'm going to declare both my Fairy Miscreants as blockers.
Wow. Okay, so this is happening now. Okay, everybody's dead now.
Bink.
This is the slower of the 2 iterations we could have experienced during this game. Post-combat main phase, I will elect to make my land play, which is a Plains. And then I'm going to pay 3. I will cast the Knight of the Pilgrim's Road.
Ooh.
It was a 3/2 with Renown 1.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to draw again. I do think I'm going to have to play that, sadly. Alright, so I'm going to put down an island, and I'm going to spend 3 in order to cast the Jessian Thief.
Oh, I know this one. Oh, dear.
Alright, and with that, I will end.
So on the one hand, we have deals combat damage to a player, gets a +1/+1 counter, becomes renowned. On the other hand, we have deals combat damage to a player, that player draws a card. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get this rolling here, or do I? No, I don't want you to hit me. At the same time, though, this freaking sucks. I'm gonna go immediately into combat, and I'm gonna swing into you with my 3/2 with Renown 1.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. The Knight of the Pilgrim's Road has gained a claim. He is now renowned with a +1/+1 counter.
Yes.
Post-combat main phase, I definitely do not want you to draw any more cards, which is why I'm going to pay 3 and cast a Citadel Castellan.
Ooh. And he's got renown too.
She's got renown. I think it's a lady.
It's a Knight. All right then.
Do you call her sir?
I'm gonna put down another island, and
I have a feeling I know what you're about to do, and I am waiting with bated breath.
nah, I'm just gonna spend 4 in order to cast the Return Centaur, and I'm
it's
going
a
to have
creature
Return
play.
Centaur's ETB trigger target myself, so I can mill 4 cards.
Huh, you're self-milling, huh? Okay, well, what did you send? You turned
2, 3, and 4.
Screeching Scab and the Separatist. No, you lost a couple lands and a couple ETB creatures.
Yeah. All right, and yeah, with that I will end.
So I've held you off from drawing cards. It means that my plan worked, except for the part that I still only have 3 lands on the battlefield right now, which, yeah, that sucks. So now, what I would like to do is pay 2. I'll cast the Sword of the Animist.
Ooh.
A wicked powerful equipment that I can't use right now. Combat time.
Okay.
I'm going to swing into you with both of these guys.
Okay.
2/3 with Vigilance and Renown 1, and my 4/3 with a +1/+1 counter.
Okay. I'm gonna have my Return Centaur block the Citadel Castellan, and yeah, I'll take 4.
Taking 4. All right, you've taken 4 damage. My lead has extended, and I'm going to end my turn because I don't have enough mana to do stuff.
Oh man, I should have actually blocked with the Jessian Thief too. Then I would actually have killed it. Oh well.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, that would have been 3.
Oh, you mean chumping? Okay, you were gonna chump because you would have lost a creature in the process.
No, I wouldn't. I couldn't. I was gonna block Citadel Castellan with both Jessian and Return Centaur,
And then taking 4 damage. Okay, gotcha.
and then taking 4 damage. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put down another island. I am unfortunately missing my other black source. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 4 in order to cast another Return Centaur, targeting you.
Oh, okay. You're making me mill now. Okay. Well,
Yep.
what did you send? Planes, a Hallowed Moonlight instant, a Renown 2 green Valoran Wardens, and the Mighty Leap, which is part of my strategy because I want my renowned creatures to have every opportunity possible to inflict damage on a player, and nothing achieves that quite like granting flying on a creature.
Right.
Okay, I've milled 4 cards.
Okay. With that, yeah, I'm going to end on that.
Really stonewalled this game, huh? Little stony. Nice. I actually drew into a forest. Awesome. Now, what can I do with this? I can do a couple things here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's stack on the knight, actually. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to equip the knight with the Sword of the Animist.
Okay, then.
So now, whenever I declare it as an attacker, I search my library for basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. So I can start to catch back up on my little mana deficit here. But that's not all. I also am going to pay 2. I'm going to cast the Grasp of the Hieromancer. And I also am going to put it on the Knight of the Pilgrim's Road. So now the Knight of the Pilgrim's Road has base power and toughness 5/4 with a +1/+1 counter.
Yep.
Superb. All right, to battle. I am going to swing with... I'm going to swing with both of these guys again.
All right.
Citadel Castellan with Vigilance and the Knight of the Pilgrim's Road. And then during the attacking step, because I declared the Knight as an attacker, I'm going to tap one of your Return Centaurs.
Okay, then.
With the Grasp of the Hieromancer enchantment. And I also am going to search my library for a Plains card and put that on the battlefield tapped.
Right.
Okay. Boom. And
All right,
now
and
to the
into
blocking
blockers,
step.
I'll declare both my Jessian Thief and my Return Centaur as blockers to Citadel Castellan.
Okay. Now to resolve the damage.
I take 6.
You take 6 damage from the unblocked Knight. You subtracted 7, sir. Well done. And then the Citadel Castellan is dead. And that is my turn.
Okay. Can I get there? Almost. Okay, so, I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 in order to cast Jace Vryn's Prodigy.
Oh, crap. It's the flippity flooper.
It is. And then next, I'm going to spend 3. Yes, I'm going to spend 3 in order to cast the Eyeblight Assassin.
Oh, Assassin.
And the Eyeblight Assassin's ETB will target your Knight of the Pilgrim Road. So it now has -1/-1 until end of turn.
Okay. So this is its current power and toughness with a +1/+1 counter.
Okay. So I'm going to enter combat, and I am going to have my Jessian Thief attack you for 1.
All right. Well, looks like you're going to get to draw a card, and by the size of your hand there, you could use it.
I think. Unfortunately, I cannot use it this turn. All right, I will end.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, and got to give him his power and toughness back. Yeah, power and toughness back. Because that effect fizzles at the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, it no longer has effect. Oh, this is a bloody dumb spell that I got. It's okay though. It's okay. Mistakes were made is the expression. Yes, mistakes were made. I'm gonna pay. I really should not. I really should have an answer for that particular instance there. Because you have 5 or more cards in your graveyard, which means that all you have to do is just tap Jace Vryn's Prodigy. You draw a card, you discard a card, and then he becomes something quite lovely.
Yes, he does.
You may cast an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn, so basically giving it flashback. Oh boy. And what are your instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard?
I don't have any instant or sorcery.
You don't have any.
I'm in graveyard right now.
Okay, so that means that time is on my side here. But I also don't want you to draw any cards anymore. You've already done enough. Oh boy. I mean, I have some valid options here. What I should do is start pushing for endgame, though. Pay 3. I'm going to cast the Brawler's Plate.
Ooh, hi, Brawler's Plate.
Hello. I can't equip it right now because it has a staggering equip cost of 4.
Yep.
But that's going to apply later. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into combat, and I'm going to swing at you with the Knight.
Okay.
The first thing I'm gonna do is go in my library and get a forest and put on the battlefield tab because of the sword. Yep. And then the Grasp of the Hieromancer is going to tap. It's going to tap your Return Centaur.
Okay. He is currently a 6/5, right?
He's a 6/5, yes.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to block with my Eyeblight Assassin.
Interesting choice. Let's go to the damage step.
My Eyeblight Assassin is deaded.
And you take no damage. Wonderful. I'm going to end my turn now.